Hello everybody and welcome once again to my fashion channel. Thank you for watching. My name is Busi and I'm a South African fashion designer, and I've been running my brand for like the past 11 years or so, and I absolutely love it. I think it's such an inspiring career to be in. It's forever changing. It's, it just keeps you on your toes, and hence I decided to share that with you on this channel. So don't forget to click subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my content. So what I decided to talk about today is a fashion style that has actually influenced so many different styles in the world, and it's such a beautiful style to just to know and to master, and then just add your own personal twist to. Because the thing is, the style that I'm going to talk about today, it brings out a woman's natural beauty. It's all about not covering up a woman's natural beauty, but rather bring it out and just highlight it and just make a woman look her best. And that's what I love about this. It's called a Parisian chic look. So I'm pretty sure you are familiar with some items from the look, but what I'm going to do is get into a few tips of how you can actually master it, and I'm hoping that you'll take those tips and put your own personal twist to it. Alrighty, let's get right into it then. Okay, so like I said, first off, this look is very elegant, it's clean, it's effortlessly chic, and it's clean, man. It's stunning, I don't even know how to describe it. But that's really what it does. That's what it does to a woman. It makes her look absolutely chic and just looking like they woke up like this, although we all know they probably didn't, but that's irrelevant. But, the thing is, what I like about Parisian girls is that they can literally spend a long time in front of the mirror and you won't know, you won't actually see it, so they won't have the eyebrows, eyelashes, eyeshadows, everything, mouth, they literally will have maybe one color on there, maybe a red lip and some mascara. And the thing is, what they're doing is highlighting the skin that they've already looked after, so they'll put a lot of care into their skin, so that when you add that lip, it's more of a thing of highlighting that skin and making it look even better than it is, but it already looks good, so they take a lot of care in drinking a lot of water, things like that, and toning and all the face stuff that people do. I don't know it right now, but all of that stuff, they really look after their skin, so it just glows naturally, so I'm not a makeup person, so I'm not going to go into that too much, but what I am is a fashion person. So the next tip is how simple and clean the lines are, so the clothes that they wear will be, mostly neutrals and, clean lines, they won't necessarily have all the bells and whistles. You'll have colors like your blacks, your nudes, your whites, just neutral colors. I would personally like to add French navy to that, just because I feel like it's such a nice basic color to play around with. And you could also add gray to that list. Do you? So what they would do with those colors is probably maybe do a white tee with some denim jeans and, white sneakers or nude pumps or whatever it is that they do. However they put it together, it looks like, those items belong together. They're not clashing and doing all sorts of things. They just look beautiful, And that's what I really like about it. It's such a beautiful canvas, first of all, to put together, to highlight that, that standout item, which I'm going to get to just now. So, so they believe in stuff like that, just clean, neutral lines and colors, etc. All right. And then the next tip is quality over quantity. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fashion designer, but I truly do believe that, quality does always trump quantity, because of the fact that you can buy a whole lot of items that get destroyed, after the first wash. Or you could use that money and just invest it into a piece that is just timeless, that is just perfect quality, that is just beautiful, and that item, I mean, that when something comes up, some surprise event comes up, you can just whip out that item and you'll always look fabulous in it. So, and also it won't get destroyed after a few washes, because as a fashion designer, I know that, when something is more costly, likelihood is more work went into it and better fabric went into it. So it's actually a good investment piece to do, or to get rather. So maybe what you can do starting today is maybe go into your closets and just get out all the worn out pieces. They're not doing anything to you. They're not adding to your look in any way. So toss those out, and to make yourself feel better, you can go on a little shopping trip and get something that is actually good quality. So yeah, do that. Alrighty. So the next tip is a go-to statement piece. So, let me just explain what that would be. So that would be something like maybe a necklace that just looks amazing with everything that you've got, or that handbag. It may be a little more costly, but when you've got your neutral outfit, proper and everything, and then you get that red handbag that just stands out. That's what a go-to statement piece is supposed to do. It's supposed to stand out. It's supposed to just bring life to that outfit, just take that outfit a step further, So do not over accessorize. Don't do the earrings and the bracelets and the bag and the shoes and just keep it simple. Do your canvas and then add that pop of color, so don't go overboard. Coco Chanel actually advised all ladies that when you're about to walk out the house, take off the last item that you put on, because likelihood is you really don't need it. You were fine before you put it on, but for some crazy reason we just decided, don't do that. So the piece is supposed to be a standout piece. That's basically what you're trying to get with that. All right. So my next tip is perfect fit. Now, so let's just say you're shopping and you're not 100% sure of what your fit should be. Rather go one size larger, and not necessarily too big also, because that can actually make you look frumpy, and that's not what you're trying to get. You're trying to get something that looks really good on you, and not too small either, because you will actually end up looking like a sausage. It will actually draw lines on you, and it won't be flattering at all, So sometimes I know women, we're like, okay, no, I'll lose weight for it or whatever. It is really not worth it. If you really love this item, just buy it in your size, And I mean, if really you're not happy with the size, or the little size tag on it, or the number that's on there, just cut out the tag. I mean, literally, that's what a friend of mine told me once upon a time. She's like, what is it there for, really? So you're just feeling bad for nothing. Rather just cut out the tag. As long as the thing looks good on you, it will actually make you look slimmer. That's the thing. If something really fits well, it makes you look beautiful. So who cares what size it is, So rather don't go too small, rather one size bigger. And I mean, we have days when we're feeling a little bloated, etc. But yeah, I won't get into that. So remember, beautiful fit. That's what you want. So yeah. Okay. And then the next tip is avoid trends. So I know a few people won't like me for that, but the thing is, trends come and go. With social media nowadays, the thing is, a trend can literally last a week. So why are you investing so much of your time and your money into trends? I mean, if the trend is something that is part of your signature look, then by all means, do it. Buy that item. It will actually add to your look. But I mean, if it's something that's literally, it just came on the market and you can just see that, nah, guys, this thing is not going to last very long, then just leave it. It's not necessarily for you. You rather use that money and invest into something that will be timeless, something that will make you look beautiful for years to come. And that's actually what you want. I mean, Yves Saint Laurent once said, fashions fade, style is forever. So rather do that, style. You work on your style, not necessarily fashion, And also, so when you've got like a beautiful, let's just say a beautiful black dress, that dress can literally last you like for the longest time, and it is worth the financing, if I can put it like this. All right. So on to my next tip, which is be comfortable. Yo, women, the way they hate comfort. But that's the thing. If you are so miserable in, let's just say, sky-high heels, why are you wearing them all day at work? Rather get yourself, those mid-size heels, but these days they're doing beautiful things with those heels, hey? So you can get something like that, or a wedge, or, loafers or pumps or something like that for just everyday wear and stuff. And then, save those sky-high heels for an event or something like that. Something that's not going to last all day. Because believe me, when your feet are burning and they are so sore and swollen, your mood isn't going to be that great either, So it will absolutely negatively affect you. So go with something beautiful but comfortable. So something that you can actually wear all day to an event or even, work. Yeah, do comfort. The Parisian girls do comfort like you would not even believe, and they look stunning in it too. So do that. Okay, and then my own tip, perfume. Perfume, and added on just a little side note, perfume goes well with hygiene. So let's get the hygiene right, because the thing is, no matter how expensive your perfume is, when it's mixed with a funky smell, it doesn't smell so great. So I hope I'm not offending anybody, but guys, hygiene is absolutely important, so get that right, and then your perfume will smell the way it's supposed to smell. So in fact, in Paris, what they believe is find your perfume before you turn 30 and then wear it for the next 30 years. I'm not that committed to perfume. I love a fruity spring scent, but that doesn't mean I want to wear it all the time. There's just days when I feel like wearing something different. So, hey, if you are able to find something like that, then do it and wear it, because the thing is, people will remember that smell. They'll remember that even before they see you, they can probably smell you, and that smell will just be something so memorable and beautiful, So if you do have something like that, girl, hey, please do it well, do it beautiful. All right. Okay, and then so I'm just gonna get into a few tips of what not to do whilst technology is failing me. There we go. Okay, so what not to do? Logos and labels. You don't have to showcase your labels to the world. So I know Louis Vuitton and their bags and their prints, they did it so beautifully. But other prints and labels and things, they're not necessarily needed. So yes, you may have that expensive item and you want everybody to know that it's expensive. Believe me, as soon as the label is hanging out, it doesn't look so expensive anymore. So rather just get something that it has just plain looks, clean lines, plain whites and things like that. And then, hey, just you will know that you are wearing something expensive, and they will see it. You can see something when it's really expensive, So minimal designs, don't do labels all over the place. You're not a billboard. All right. And then, so what the Parisian girls do is like they just work with what they've got, they don't overemphasize, like I said at the beginning. So they wouldn't do push-up bras, and to emphasize. They would rather go with things like bralettes. They're very comfortable, by the way, but they would rather go with that than push-up bras, etc. So And like I said, no flashy logos and things. Rather go with, if there's a logo, rather go with something that's more embossed, you know, so it's not like a standout flashy, but it's like more embossed. And things like leather, you know, leather it's such a beautiful, when it's real leather, it's like the older it gets, the better it looks. So beautiful, get something like that, but don't do the whole outfit. Don't look like you had to kill the whole animal just to dress yourself that day, you know. So maybe just a jacket or those beautiful leather pants, or you know, something like that, but don't go full on leather. It's too much and it's not necessary. All right. And another tip that I really liked when I was doing my research is that there's a rule that they have that if the skirt is above the knees, then you wear flats. And if it's below the knees, then you wear heels. Easy to remember, right? Above the knees, flats, below the knees, high heels. There we go. Okay. So that's it for me from today. Well, for today. I do hope you enjoyed this, and like I said, I'm hoping that you will actually take this and modify it to yourself, to who you are, you know. So I'd love to see some pictures. If you'd like to send me some pictures, send them to me on WhatsApp, and I might share them on our Instagram page, which is @sultrycouture_ZA, or our Facebook page @sultrycouture. Do check out our website, which is www.sultry-couture.com, and happy shopping. Bye.